The 3 days of darkness is close. End times prophecy 2024. All right. If you decided to click this video, I'm probably going to tell you something that you've probably been already just wondering or speculating when it comes down to the times that we're living in right now. There's so many different events going on in the world right now. It just makes your head spin. And it just seems like every day seems to get worse and worse, spiritually, mentally, energetically. Just everything seems to be on a big decline, like a great downfall. It's like happening right before our eyes. And from my understanding, it's not just here in our country. Like, people are telling me from different parts of the world, it's happening in their country too. So I'm a spiritual person. I'm not really a religious person. Y'all know that. But it seemed like the only thing that I have yet to experience with my own two eyes, and yours too, is the 3 days of darkness that is prophesied in Revelation. The 3 days of darkness is the one that I think it is really close. All right. Because I mean, we don't have famines, we have plagues, we got a lot of wars going on right now. Got a lot of pestilences going on. You got people hating people for no reason, family against family, men against women, women against men, homelessness, depression, earthquakes, tsunamis, birds falling out the sky, bees falling out the sky. I mean, we've seen practically everything that has been prophesied in the Bible so far, that it's kind of obvious that the Bible actually is coming to pass in real time. Like, it's a scary thing to wrap your head around, but I don't think it's scary if you're doing the right thing. You know, if you're doing the right thing in life and you are on the right track, I think that you're gonna be all right. And like I said, this 3 days of darkness that is supposed to happen according to prophecy, and I think that prophecy is in Revelations chapter 6. I don't know exactly which verse, but there's supposed to be 3 days of darkness on earth. And I think the scripture says something like the moon will become like blood, and the sun will become like sackcloth, or it'll be like just blacked out. All right. Now, I don't know if you seen the eclipse just recently, but it kind of seemed like there was a representation of what that 3 days of darkness will kind of like almost be like. If there was a sign to tell us that the 3 days of darkness was coming, where the sun was gonna be blotted out and the moon was gonna turn blood red and all the stars were gonna fall, I would say that solar eclipse that we just had just recently is like the number one primary sign that signifies that the sixth seal is about to be open. All right. We also just heard about the Euphrates River drying up. That's also another prophecy that was in the Bible that, we just heard about that happened a few years ago. And if you ask me, I think this 3 days of darkness, I'm gonna tell you what I think it is in a second, but it just feels like right now, y'all, that we are being prepared for something that is gonna shake the whole world, that's gonna happen in an instant. All right, it's gonna happen so fast, and ain't nobody gonna be able to escape it. Okay, you got the world economy is going down right now. The whole economy of not just here in America, but the whole world is, people are going through hardships in the world. And when I say people, I mean like more than half of human civilization. Like, everybody, it's wars going on in even Africa right now that somebody told me about yesterday. You got ships like Russian submarine and ships off the coast of Florida, You got Russian doing simulation runs and test runs in the ocean, like up in Canada's oceans and stuff. It's so much going on that it's like right in plain sight that something big is about to break out. Do I know what it is? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist today. But I just thought this was an interesting topic to discuss, man, because like I said, it kind of feels like that movie 2012. I don't know if y'all seen that movie 2012 where like the world just kind of like started crumbling. Like it was earthquakes. You know, it was like the land masses was splitting apart, buildings was falling inside the earth, everything. And the people in the movie that were playing the main characters, they was trying to get to this location in China where it was supposed to be like some hidden arcs that the elites were building when this big flood came. You feel me? And so they traveled all the way to China on an airplane, you know, with this rich man's airplane, and they finally got to China, all to find out the elites have been planning like these to leave the world behind on these big, huge arcs, you know. And it's crazy because the stuff in that movie, I just watched that movie just recently, but the stuff that they were saying in that movie, you know what I'm saying, the all the little parts of that movie, it's kind of like they was telling us what's gonna happen today almost. It's like they do things through movies where it's like it's signs in the movies. You know what I'm saying? They put the signs right in the movies. You just had a movie come out called Leave the World Behind, which why would they make a movie like that? Why would the Obama produce a movie like that? Another movie was Get Out. All these movie titles are just symbolism and signs like, listen, y'all, something is going down. And Civil War, Purge, what's another good movie out there that's like really like end times prophecy type movie? I don't know, but it's been a lot of them. It's White House Down. All these movies basically foreshadowing what is going to happen or what's already happening right now. All of these movies. And it's like you kind of got to pay attention to it at some point, because it's like, man, is this really real? Are we living in a dream? Is this like, what is going on? You know? And so I think the only thing that really is big that could happen next as far as a major event goes is the 3 days of darkness. 3 days of darkness. And it's kind of like we seeing signs of that too about to happen, if that does happen. Because you got internet technology going down everywhere. You got computers crashing. You got your phone service not working like it normally used to. I know just the other day I tried to go crank my car up and my car wouldn't even crank. You know what I'm saying? Full tank of gas, full service, everything. Nothing wrong with it. Brand new car. It wouldn't even crank. I had to wait till like 2 hours for my car to crank, which I don't even know why they happen. People are going to their jobs and they're not able to work for a day or two because the computer system's down. Like the banks just went down just recently to where people couldn't get their money out the banks. I mean, come on. It's kind of like a power outage is coming, and it's just showing us so many different signs that eventually there might not be no internet for 3 days. There might not be no lights for 3 days. But I think in the scripture, like it says something like, you know, when that 3 days of darkness comes, like the Israelites will be, you know, they will have blessed candles and stuff like that, or whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? But I just find it to be ironic that we just had all these power outages and system outages and stuff like that. And it keeps happening every other day. We might even hear something going down today, like Starbucks or something, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, like Walmart, anything. And it's just like, why is this happening? Why is the computer grids going down? And, you know, they always got some type of excuse. Oh, well, you know, it's crowd swift, or, it's a malfunction. I mean, how do we don't know if other countries are trying to hack our computer systems here? I mean, you never know. They never gonna tell you the truth about what's really going on. So when it comes to this 3 days of darkness, I think that's probably one of the next prophecies that we're gonna experience, where we don't have no internet, we don't have no Wi-Fi. And you know, if we don't got no internet or no Wi-Fi and TV and stuff like that, or lights, what are you going to do? You can't work. You can't get on YouTube, watch videos. You can't get on your social media. You can't do nothing with your business, because nowadays, if your business is not like a storefront or, you know, a small business in real life, then you're gonna just be like with everybody else. You're just gonna be in 3 days of darkness. You can't go and buy nothing. I mean, you're not gonna be able to go to the store. So what's gonna happen? I need your input on this, man. I need you to comment below and let me know, what is the 3 days of darkness when it come down to the Holy Scriptures and the text and the Bible and stuff. But I just thought that I should make a video to kind of like highlight this, because I just seeing these prophecies. All these prophecies is kind of like coming right to pass. It's coming to pass. Men will be lovers of themselves. People will grow cold-hearted. All the same stuff is written in the Bible. It's like it's happening in real time, every day. You know, people are soulless, man. People are jealous, soulless, hateful, mean, demon possessed almost. You know, and it's just so bad, and it's so sad how society is just so weak and dysfunctional and disabled that it's like obvious. You gotta say something about it. Like, you have to mention it. I mean, I would not be getting up here making videos about this if I didn't see this happen in real life. I would be really crazy. But I see it every day. And it's so displeasing that sometimes you don't even want to go outside. You don't even want to deal with nobody. You don't even want to mess with nobody, you know. So in conclusion, I would say, just like the movie 2012, it's like they telling you in so many different languages and signs and secret codes that something is going down. You better exit. You better get off the plantation. You better leave the world behind, because when things go down, it will be every man for himself, or based on their circumstances and what's going on. Okay. And it's just a lot of things happening. You know, you got a lot of men leaving. A lot of men have tapped out. A lot of men, my men groups I'm subscribed to, men tapped out. Men not talking to girls no more. They going to different countries, abracadabra, with they money, and women is tapped out. You know, ladies is independent now and boss chicking it and doing their own thing. And you got two candidates running for presidency that are both incompetent. They don't even make any sense to have that type of position, leadership role, because they both don't know what they're doing. But you got one side that's going with this guy because he can get the economy right, supposedly. But I don't think he's gonna be able to make it right himself. One man can't do this job because it's already done. And then you got a woman over here who she don't even know what her policies is, or she can't even tell people what she gonna change. But you got people that's gonna vote for her because they don't like him, which defeats the whole purpose of even voting, because it's ignorant. And because she's a woman of color, so people going to be doing it based on identity politics and because of your skin color. Like, you're my skin color, I'm your skin color. So that means that if I marry you, then you should accept my marriage because we have the same skin color. Like, it's like, what are you? But this is what people are voting for now. It's not like people are voting to bring things together, or who's going to be the better person to bring us all together, who's going to be the better person to lay out the plan so that we can go to the grocery store and get cheap food, and we can go kick it in the park again and have birthday parties and cookouts and stuff like that. It's not even people are voting for that no more. People are voting for like LGBT. Who's going to promote the LGBT for us so we can use the same bathroom as the girls? Or, you know, who's the person that has a skin color like mine? I'm going to vote for him. Or who's the guy that's the best economist that he can get the economy back right? I'm going to vote for him. It's a wrap. Babylon is falling. Just like the movie they made. Babylon has fallen. They made a movie before it even started to fall. White House down. Get out. Leave the world behind. 2012. The day after tomorrow. Judgment Day. Independence Day. Civil War. I don't know, man. Give me your opinion, man. It's your big bro trend. I'm going to get me some lunch now. Get my day started. Make sure you subscribe. If you want to book a session with me, by clicking the comment. Go into the comment section and clicking the link at the top where it says book a session with Big Bro. I will talk to you about this stuff. Other than that, y'all speak up. Let me know. Let your voice be heard. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this topic. I'll catch you in the next video today. Peace and blessings.